Welcome to my no frills day. I got sick of Coronaville. I'm out here in the country in my RV on my property. Let me show it to y'all real quick. Well, that's some of it anyway. The rest of it's behind me. I got sick of being in that house. I was in there for, my husband and I were in there for 6 weeks. I'm out here in the country, minding my business. I got sick of it. I got to thinking about you gals that might go to the salon to get your hair done or whatever it is you do. I don't do salons. But I was wondering, how was that working out? Like, I don't know. I guess in some states, maybe salons are open, and in other states, salons are not open. And I was wondering how that was working. If it is open, is it that they can only have one client in at a time, or does it depend on how many salon chairs they have, and maybe they can only use every other chair? How does that work? I know what doesn't work. I know that no country can be like this indefinitely. You will cease to be a country. That's what I know. You make yourself vulnerable for countries that don't like you to overrun you, especially if they haven't been affected. So I was just wondering, because I know that some women, they go to the salon, or they get pedicures or manicures or whatever, get their hair done. They get braids and box braids and all kinds of things. That's part of your everyday life that you may or may not be doing right now. If you are doing it, tell the rest of us what that looks like, because I can't imagine some of these people, especially new salons or small salons that maybe only have 4 chairs. Can you open? Or, if you are open, how many clients can you have in at a time? Are people, now this might sound like a crazy question, but I'm telling you it's happening. Are people being snitches and calling the police because they feel like it's too many people outside, or it's too many people in a store, or it's too many people in a restaurant, or whatever? My opinion is this. Um, I think people that may be feeling like nobody should ever go outside ever, or wait until the government says it's safe. First of all, the government's not going to know because everybody's moving at a different pace. And second of all, unless you're willing to pay somebody else's bills, I personally don't think it's your business to tell them not to go to work. My second opinion is, if you're afraid to go out of your house, you stay home. How about that? And let everybody else go on about their business. People are grown. If they're working a job, they're grown enough to make decisions for themselves. And it's not a matter of, you go to a salon and you're going to put somebody else in danger because nobody knows who has what. You still don't know who has what. There's all kinds of diseases. There's tuberculosis. There's things that all you have to do. Do you know that you can get tuberculosis, the disease, by being in the vicinity of someone who actually has the disease and coughs or sneezes, and you can get infected that way? Did you know that? Did you know that you could pass people on a bus, on public transportation, or whatever, in a supermarket, and there are other highly contagious diseases that you can get? Are you going to stay in your house the rest of your life? Y'all need to come out of that fear. I'm telling you, that's ridiculous. Anyhow, my opinion, you want to stay home, stay home. Fossilize if you want to. I'm going on about my life. I'm out here in the country, in my rig, which is where I spend a lot of my time, enjoying my property. And that's that. Nothing really has changed for me. But at any rate, if you did go to a salon, I would like to know what that experience was like. You know, how many people were in there? How did they run business? Just let me know in the comment section if you did, or if you have a salon, how are you working that out? Anyway, I'll see you guys. I got over my rant. I'll see you guys next time I come on. Keep it natural.